You were asking about CCW permits by race, and if it was any different the way it was growing.
Yeah, I wanted to know if one nationality over another nationality had a higher rate of applying for CCWs, and what was the return on investment, so to speak.
Yeah, my response was...
I don't know.
No, it was, I'm not positive, but I think it's like this. I'll have to check. So I checked.
And what'd you find?
It's like this. There's only, it's hard, you don't have national numbers. There's only a handful of states that track the permits by race and some by gender. So what I did was I went to John Lott's crime prevention, was it Crime Prevention Research? What's the last letter?
I forget. But
Center.
Dr. John Lott, yeah, he's the gun guru when it comes to stats and.
Yeah, if you want accurate information there, that's probably the Bible when you go to see Lott. So I went there, and he does a report every year. So I looked at the 2020 report, and back in the engineering days, I used to be able to remember numbers, but those are gone. So, and I used to be able to see when I was
going to say you used to be able to see numbers too, and now you got to put on the telescopes.
But so just thinking, we were talking about race and then by gender. So in 2020, it says women made up 26.4% of the permit holders, and they grew at a rate that was 101 times or 101% more than white males. So, so women are very active in this. In Texas, which is one of the handful of states that track it this way, in Texas it says black females saw a 3.9 times greater percentage increase than white males in the period from 2002 to 2019. So we had that there. Oklahoma had other ones here, and they had the increase for Asians and American Indians was more than twice that for whites in Oklahoma. And then there were 4 states that provide data by race over the time period from 2015, it looks like, to 2020, so for that 5-year period. And it says for those 4 states, the number of black people with permits increased by 55.6% faster than that for whites. Asians are the biggest group, with growing 62.9% faster. So there's almost right about 20 million permits, just under 20 million, and this was published in September.
Right.
So right around 20 million permits across the country.
Well, the good news from that, and it was the kind of the basis of my my question, was because everybody's talking about discrimination and everybody's talking. That doesn't sound like anybody's discriminating against race to get a CCW.
Yeah, and it's probably not intentional, but one of the things, not so much by race, but by people on the lower end of the economy, people with not a whole lot of money to spend. Because when you get places like they do in California where they charge these fees, they put on these mandatory training requirements, and
they can't afford it.
Yeah, I mean, for some people, okay, I got to spend $500 or $600. Okay, I can do that. There's a lot of people that's a big deal because they still have to get the gun. They got to go through everything else. And a lot of times those people are in the higher crime areas, and they don't have the economic capability to get out. And it really hurts those people. That's another reason why these ridiculous laws are so bad. They hurt people.
So it's kind of a backhanded slap in the face to keep minorities and low-income people.
That's the effect it has.
Yeah,
I think.
That's unfortunate. I mean, go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, remember that article I wrote on institutional racism? Yeah. That's how they describe it. So making CCWs tough is another would be what they describe as institutional racism.
Yeah.
So,
without a shadow of a doubt.
But I'll tell you, anecdotally, Joe and I teach how to get your CCW classes, and the diversity I have seen of, age and gender and heritage is vast. It's I don't know, Joe, is that your experience too?
Yeah, the good mix of people. Yeah. That's one of the things that surprised me when I just got into the gun thing in general was the people, because like I was saying, I was expecting to see people, a cross between Duck Dynasty and Rambo. That's what I was expecting, and it's just not that way. It's everybody looks pretty normal if we're normal.
Well, speaking of a good
like
mix
us.
of people. We have in the studio today Melissa Lee. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. And you're going to do a gear review for us today, right?
I am. I'm really excited about this one. I have brought a fitness model with me.
I was going to say, and we have another special guest. Monique, how are you?
Fitness model.
Doing the air quotes.
Well, let's put it this way: you're in better shape than probably most of us in the room.
I was going to say she was going to get Dave to do it, but
than all of us.
So when we get to let you chat, Just pull it.
We'll just swing it back and
Yeah,
forth
but
here.
just drag it to her face.
Yeah, there you go. Hi, Mo.
Yeah, basically.
You
Hello.
all know.
The answer.
there-
I've been
I
practicing.
like it. See? We'll give you a shot. It's not a problem.
You all know Monique from our activist update videos. So everybody that watches those,
You know what?
and various funny videos.
Every time you say that, I can't help but remember the Beverly Hills Cop. And he's got his 2 daughters, Monique and Unique. And he's trying to... I swear, every time I hear Monique, that's what it just rattles in my head. You know what's...
I remember.
Yeah, I won't tell you exactly what it's all about, but by the way, I love the name Monique. I think it's very pretty. But Unique is right there with
Second
it.
only to Unique. Right?
I can't help it. It's just, and everybody out there is listening going, oh, yeah, he's right.
So we're gonna have a really cool show. We're gonna
do push-ups?
I'm not doing push. Monique will show us how to do a proper push-up later if we need to.
Cool. Because I'm not
Demonstrate
doing
that.
Now
that.
you're on the spot.
The only push-ups I do are the
Away from the table?
No, the popsicles. Remember the push-ups?
Yeah.
They
You
come
didn't
out of the
bring-
back of a van.
didn't bring
They're like
any?
$1.50.
You didn't bring any?
I do those push-ups. I'll do 100 of those.
All right, good deal. So this looks like it's going to be pretty gosh, last week it was just you and I. This week we have a party.
We have a whole crowd. Yeah, yep. So we did. We had another shooting social this morning.
How'd it go?
It was fantastic. Had a dozen people. Wendy ran it. She did a great job, as always. And it was a women's Republican group.
Oh, really?
They have lunch once a month, and they said, you know what, we want to hear about the Second Amendment, and then we want to practice the Second Amendment. So they set up a shooting social with us. So
Cool. Did they all sign up to join San Diego County Gun Owners?
every single one of them.
Absolutely. $10 a month.
I don't think every one of them did, but they should.
They did. Yeah,
But,
we'll guilt them. Give the names out. Well, this one did. This one didn't. This one did.
That's right.
Here,
But we did it at the
dox
Gun
them.
Range San Diego. Thank you, Veronica,
Yeah,
for doing
great.
an awesome job.
Great location. All right, we're going to take a quick break. Drag that mic over to her. We're going to give
Here
Monique
we go.
Uh-oh.
and her
Shot.
and her sister Unique an opportunity.
Thanks for watching this clip from Gun Owners Radio. You can watch us live every Sunday from 4 to 6 p.m. California time, right here on our YouTube channel, or if you're in the San Diego area, you can listen to us on 1170 a.m. We're also available on your favorite podcast platform for free. Don't forget to like and subscribe so that you can help restore and protect the Second Amendment, not just in California, but across the country.